Alright, in this video, I'm going to talk about the origin of the universe. Okay, so this is a controversial subject. There are mainly two theories on how we came to be. Alright, so theory number one is that a singularity became unstable, expanded at an incredible rate, creating in its wake space and time, and expelling all types of matter that over time, due to gravitational, nuclear, and electrostatic forces, the particles came together to form stars, planets, and other spatial entities. And then, due to perfect conditions on Earth, a random collection of particles on its surface came together with possible electrical input, and due to the chemical reaction, it started replicating extra molecules as they went, and eventually diversing and evolving and over millions of years until they became the animals and plants we have today. Well, I was reading that from something, but that's one of the theories. Another theory is that a magical man, somehow, who's been here forever, decided to create the world 6,000 years ago. I don't know why, just after being here for all eternity, might have got bored of that and then said, I'm gonna create the world. Alright. So, using his magical powers, he created a man. That man got lonely, so he took his rib out and created a woman. And after that, he created everything, and when he's creating stuff with his magical powers, a talking snake told Adam and Eve to eat an apple off the forbidden tree. They did it, so oh so loving God, who apparently is this great figure who loves everyone, cursed them and all of their children, all of their offspring, to have sin. And the only way to get rid of the sin and to go to heaven is if they pray and adore this wrathful God who's supposedly love. Alright, a bit after that, about 2,000 years later, God was pissed off at his creation that he created in his image, not surprisingly. So he got an elderly man to build an ark. Like, he's God, why couldn't he have just made him the ark for him? I mean, that would have saved a lot of trouble for poor old Noah. And then Noah had to round up 2 of every 3 to 30 million species and put them on this ark. And then God flooded the world. So Noah and his family continued on the line of humans. And 2,000 years later after that, a man named Jesus, who's claiming to be God. So God sends himself down as Jesus to be conceived by a virgin, so then he could go and get nailed to a cross, and so he could die for our sins, which looks like he was trying to impress himself, because couldn't he have just gotten rid of our sins instead of sending his son down on a suicide mission? It's kind of pointless, but it's in the Bible, so can't question that. Alright, so I'll swallow my gum. It is complete bull that the majority of people nowadays believe in theory number 2, more than theory number 1. It is just so frustrating that people are so stupid and gullible, and they believe everything that's put in front of them. Now, there's also like a kind of a third theory where science and religion can coexist, but that's like Americans and terrorists coexisting. They're both saying the exact opposite. They're both against each other. They're both... It's stupid. Now... I think that there's going to be more atheists as time goes by. I mean, we've got the internet where we can post anonymous. We've got where we can say stuff in public without getting arrested. Well, we can do it more often than we can do it on a much larger scale now. So, with people able to get their view out on these things, I'm pretty sure, unless you're the stupidest person in the entire planet, everybody's gonna be an atheist soon.